Evening T4, welcome, first one in here. Hope everyone is doing good as we start this live stream. Touch My Dilly says too good. That's what we like to hear. Official gamers in here as well. We've got Benjamin in here. Few people off the bat then. Yep, loud and clear. T4 says that is brilliant. How are we finding sprint races so far then? So I haven't raced one at all. The bug, what's the bug? I'm completely new to it all. Let's put our normal drivers on. Let's not race around with Pierre Gasly and Alonso. But I haven't seen anything on Discord, nothing, so it's all new to me. Benjamin says a lot of real players. Oh, this could be some interesting racing then. Let's get rid of this crate. So this could be pretty interesting then if it's a lot of players. No rewards on... Okay, so let's hope that doesn't happen to us. Some people getting stuck in the group. Frederick, welcome mate, nice to see you. Tough in sprints as well. This could be pretty interesting then. This could be very interesting indeed. We'll wait for a few to kick off. If you're just watching, let me know you're here. Remember, like the video as well, and we'll get into the old sprints. No points added. Okay, so there's a few little bugs people reporting then, so hopefully we don't get bugged. Let's have a look what we've got. I don't want to start yet, so we don't want to fall behind. Official gamer will get flux, mate. We're getting 6 a day through asset trading at the minute, so we'll be there in no time. David, welcome. Andrew, welcome. Absolutely flying up here. Nice little platinum crates next to a few people as well. Paolo's here as well. Welcome. Let's go indeed. Let's go indeed. Let's kick off, shall we? Nice little Easter event coming up soon, guys. Just while we filter a few people. Hey, Benjamin, we'll give it a go. Absolutely. Yeah, looking forward to the Easter event. I think it's going to be tough. We've got Singapore. Let's hope they turn the lights on. A lot of rain for the first couple of races as well. That could be very, very interesting. 10 Hamilton in the first sprint. Okay. Let's kick it off, shall we? Let's see what it is all about. So, it might be some easy races. It might be pretty difficult. Let's find out. This is going to be like playing GP. So 1734 we go against. I don't want to see any of you trying to match me as well, to try and slow the progress down live on YouTube. That would be funny. Yeah, GP all day, as Frederick says. Let's get 47 points underway then. And see, how many races is it? So it's got to be a good, what, 7 races, 8 races? I'd imagine. To get the full 350. Let's go then. First race of sprints. No real player. We got the bots. 8 races. Akash. Akash is awake. Didn't think we'd see you, mate, but he's here. Set the alarm clock. Yeah, David, that's a lot of races, isn't it? 8 races. Let's see what we can do, though. Might be pretty boring from the front, but it's all about that crate, No trouble. Yeah, shoot me now. That was a very bad use of a song. Right then. Yeah, Paolo, tough weekend. It was very tough. I found it really bad. 11th place though. 19th place though. I got 29th or something, I think it was. T4. Love it. I love you, really. Akash setting the alarm. That is dedication from the subscribers here. Akash is setting his alarm mid-morning to come and watch and hang out. So if Verstappen goes through, Hamilton's holding up the field. You go into the next 8 auto. Okay. David, when do you get rewards then? Do you get to claim it at the end? Frederick 373, 45th. That's oh, that is very tough. I think if anything, everyone's found real players lately. It's been chaos out there for real players. But Frederick, I feel you. Absolutely feel you on that one. That's horrible. You might want to start looking at your flags, Frederick, see if you can move up or something. I think, David, we're putting our weekend GP behind us, that is for sure. No more questions asked. I'm looking forward to the new season, as you would have all seen in the comment in the title. I'm going to run out of tyres with Hamilton here. Yeah, Frederick, I'm at 12,000, I think, and I got 368, and I finished 29th. But if you get 373, you'd finish like probably top 15, I'd imagine. David finished P14. How many points did you get, David, in the end? Welcome, Eri. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. Eri's rocking the platinum crate. Yeah, and Frederick, good luck raising them crates as well. Raising the flags, because that's painful in itself. Michael Bentz, nice to see you in the chat. Another one of the gifted from Touch My Dilly and Javier last week. Yeah, see, that's the difference, guys, with flags. Like one of our guys, Gary, got 375 and got P2. David dropped 2 more points and got P14. That is it. Yeah, Eri, I think a lot of real players at the minute, and it's going to be because everyone wants to. This is the new race crate, and I said that at the start when this was released, when I released it on the channel. This is the new race crate. Everyone's going to be grinding this hard in the new season, like non-stop. But we're all looking forward to that new season now. You watch though, knowing my luck, I'll get a Music Man in my group here or something. Now that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Gary, it's literally called Gary T4. With a few numbers, I think, but I can't remember what the numbers are. Hey, look, here comes Gary. Gary's here. Hey, Gary, you got P2, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to celebrate. I think it is, David. I think you can get 20% lower than what you've got, whereas we just get pretty much maxed accounts. James and Gary with the bants. Panaron, if you join AZW F1 Junior, and then I'll have a look after this. I'll have a look after this stream. So why does that put us in? Here we go. We're in the lead then. Nice and easy on 47. Let's go again. See if we can get another win. So we started off with 47. Another decent matchup. Might be a real player. Panaran, if you go to clubs and you search AZW F1, there should be a junior team. So you can just request to there. Evening, Geef. Nice of you to join us. Glad you're here. Gary and James providing us the popcorn for this evening. Panaran, if you get stuck, message me on Discord or either way, mate. I'll try and help you out. Not a problem. Trust me, guys, as well, Gary's been hunting for that podium P1 for a while, so nice little P2 for him there. That's what we're all about now. We're all about trying to get them best positions in GP to submit, get the CT score points up as high as you can get. Do we have what percentage are we all on? What percentage season score? Well, let's open it up. What percentage are you on, and what do you think you can get to? Is the question probably I'd ask. David, you'll get a podium soon. Trust me. Trust me. Ludong, first time doing it, mate, to be honest. I've just started racing now, second race. I think it's going to be the same as normal. You're playing duels every race, so there's nothing changes there. I think the bonus thing to look at is we get a few extra rewards than normal. I think we can't complain too much. It's not going to drop us 200 flux or 200 anything like that. So we'll see, but I think it'll be okay. So we've got T4 at almost 90%. We've got Andrew at 95.9, assuming you're missing the P1 champs, Andrew. David as well, 94. Touch My Dilly's at 91.98, and I know he's been hunting for that P1 contender. Michael's getting close to a podium. Panaran, I can't see the ID, but as long as it says ASW F1 Junior, you should be good. Benjamin's been 1 point off P1. So we're all getting closer. What we got? Keith's at 88.9. Okay, I know Keith's pushing every weekend at the minute. Frederick at 90. So quite a lot of you at the high end of the spectrum then. My free-to-play account is at 68%, I think it is. So yeah, just 68 at the minute. So we've got a bit of work to do on Hamilton here. And Verstappen's jumped us massively. I don't know how that's quite happened, but whether or not we double stacked, I wasn't really looking. Gary got 96.8. So yeah, P1 missing for Gary then by the looks of it. And a few little upgrades. Benjamin, yeah, I'm only Series 9. I haven't gone up anymore yet, so I probably could push 75%. I will probably start pushing sooner rather than later. We're trying though. We are definitely trying. Panaran, glad to see you in there. That's brilliant. Here's Javier. Welcome, mate. Him and Touch My Dilly were the big donators last week, so a massive shout out to Javier and Touch My Dilly, who are both with us again. Nice to see the continued support. 69's a nice number. I think we all agree with that, T4. We all want to try and see that happen. So how many GPs have we got left? Probably about 5. So if you think we've probably got till first or second week in May, so you've probably got a good 4 or 5 at least. Alexander says, do you recommend buying at max with CPC points? I think it depends what driver levels are out there next year. It depends what they do with the drivers and what the stats are like. I think personally, if you're using your CC points, I would wait maybe a day or two and find out what people are going to. Don't rush in to buy something that might not work. Because you can only buy, you might buy a Series 12 driver and you can't even upgrade him. Javier is using the P1 medal. Yes, Javier showing off. Remember, you can become a community member by joining the channel memberships, as Javier has done, as Andrew has done, quite Touch My Dilly has done. There's loads of you out there who are currently a channel member, which is great to see. Look at that, 94 points then. I thought this would be a lot more tougher than it is. But I kind of thought it'd be really close. Yeah, Benjamin probably won't be far off 4, maybe 4 or 5. Welcome, Homer. Demetrius is definitely watching this stream. If this is him, he's definitely stalking us here. I reckon we're being stalked. We're being sniped. Benjamin, I think Max will be best. Panaran, just keep working hard, mate, scoring as many points as you can. And then I'll have a look. If this is him, I'm sorry guys, but I'm going to have to just preempt it's going to be him. He's not going to use boost. I'm using boost. If this is him without boost, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a bot. I think it's a bot. Who looks more embarrassing, guys? Me using boost against a bot. If I just snip this out and pretend it was never a bot. It was a real player, of course. I mean, this wasn't a bot. Yeah, everyone did buy Max last year. I think everyone quickly realised how much difference there was between the lower commons and the high epics, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same again. You're going to be looking at your high series parts and your drivers at the end of the day, so it probably will be similar. Frederick, this year CC points was on the driver. I expect next year will probably be driver again, but it depends how strong the parts are. If the parts are really strong, then you'd want the part. If the drivers are so OP like they are this year, you want the drivers. This year, commons and rares are pretty much useless. What we got? Yeah, Benjamin, I've got asset trading 50 a day soon, so I'll quickly stock up on them. Not a problem. Homer, they usually start medium and hards. They never boost off the start. They always break down, that kind of thing. But I generally thought it would be Demetrius. He knows I was going live today, so I thought he would generally be watching. But he's not. I think everybody's got to work hard now. You've got to work hard to the end of the season. Get all your CC points up as much as you can. If you can do that, you're going to carry over as many CC. Yeah, we're back. We're back. Sorry guys, it's because I try and stream in 1080p to make it a lot better for you at home, but obviously I could cut it down to 720 and have no lag. So if it starts to lag a lot again, I'll go into the settings and change it. But I've only done it so I can try and give you the best quality. That's all. So just keep an eye, just let me know. Welcome, Paul. Welcome. You join us just after the stream lag. I'm literally sitting right next to a booster for Wi-Fi, so if it continues, I might just have to end and swap it over. But let's continue for now. That was once in about 15-20 minutes though, so that's not too bad. As we've got Verstappen racing through and Hamilton in P2. Nikos, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're good. Paul, hope you're good as well. Nice to see so many people in this stream. It's absolutely brilliant to see. And I am all good, mate. I'm all good. Hope you are too. We've got over 30 people watching. That's amazing. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to break my current record. Yeah, Paul, same as me, mate. Remember, if you're watching at the moment and you haven't said hi, drop a hi in the chat. Let's just know you're there. You don't have to continue chatting. But let's see that you're there. Serkan's here. Javier saying drop the like. Yes, drop that like. Drop the like, drop the subs, drop everything. Let's go. David, weekly league awards. Nah, it makes me... I never finish top anyway, but I think that would be disappointing. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Yeah, Series 10. They've changed it back to Series 10. A top one. That's a shame. Yeah, Eri, they're not gonna be too happy that I'm at the top, are they? They're trying really hard, and I'm there on 141 already. It's not the fairest thing in the world. Yeah, Nikos, we'll get the likes smashing in. Come on, guys, let's get it. Kamagi's saying it's a bug. Okay, could be a bug then, guys. Let's keep an eye on it though, David. I'll ask Hutch. I'll message Hutch and see. Unless it has been told that it is an issue, I'll speak to Hutch about it. Evening, Paul Smith. Welcome. New name as well. Kamagi's getting 25 a race. That's not too bad. But yeah, keep sharing, guys, as well. Let's see how many people. I'm going to try and do this once a week. So if we can build it up and get a good platform going, that would be absolutely amazing. Oh, Paul, they're aware. Okay, that's good. That's good. Literally, I've worked all day, come home, done dinner, and come on here. So I'm a bit out of sight of all the bugs, everything like that at the minute. So at least they're looking into it. That's good to hear. So I imagine by the end of the week it'll be back to normal. We hope. 1.5 hours for 10 epic. So the rewards don't sound too bad here. Don't sound too bad at all. Right on. I'm doing sprints at the minute. First time I'm doing them. I'm in about race 3 or 4. For somebody who plays duels all the time, I think anything extra reward is better than nothing. So I think we have to look at it from that point of view. The group that I'm in seems pretty easy at the minute. So we'll just keep an eye on if it just is really easy or not. But they probably could make it a lot more difficult. But let's see. Let's see what they do. It's only just been launched. It's going to change over time as well. So I'm sure it will only get better. Oh, 10 Titan, touch my diddy, that would be painful for all that work. I would agree. I'm looking forward to the first rewards though. I mean, I only need Flux, so I mean anything's going to be disappointing for me, but we only need literally Flux. Javier, you literally could get someone who races all the time. It's going to be so lucky to what you get. I think they will improve it. Remember though as well, guys and girls, that you're going to go into the new season and you're going to be racing all the duels, as many as you can, so you can get ahead of everybody. And that means by racing loads and loads at the end, you're going to get a race crate every 6, 7, 8 races, what have you. So I think that's going to benefit you compared to this season, 100%. And for example, me on the free-to-play account, Like, that's massive for me. Absolutely massive. So we come into the pits with Verstappen. Come in with Hamilton as well. Just chill to the end. And out we come. Nice and easy. No real players yet, though. I thought we would get a lot of real players, but we haven't had one so far. We haven't had an exciting matchup. We got Dimitri from F1 Greece, but it was his bot. Generally thought it was a real player. But at the minute, it is a case of just smashing Jules out as fast as we can. And as well, it gives us a bit of something to do between GP and qualifying. We get our awards today, and then usually it's pretty boring up until Wednesday. Now we've got a bit more incentive to be racing a bit more. As we come round, half a lap to go until we start lap 8, and we should be over halfway there then to this new crate. And we'll see what we can get as Verstappen goes through. Last lap. A bit of lag a little bit in this game, but we'll boost forward and continue. I do want a real matchup. I think that would be very funny, very good gameplay to watch, especially in duels right now. And I mean, this is going to create... I mean, I'm lagging in this game, guys, so it's not just a stream. It is generally this race here in Monza. As we come along then, so P1 and P2. The only problem is we've got to let the rival finish, and that's going to take absolutely ages because he's only here. He's only just in front of us. So we got that. That's the only pain thing when you get slowed down a bit, but it shouldn't be too long until we get back out. Good job it's not a close race for P1. Benjamin's finally got a pot. Benjamin, you know how I feel in GP. That's literally how I felt. Finally got a bolt, but I was well happy. So, let's see where we are in the leaderboard now. Another gold crate. Every little helps on the push to get flux. So let's see where we are. 188 then. So we're over halfway. Trust. Let's go again, see if we get someone. Yeah, Kamagi, I'm interested to see that then, because I think it was David or someone said earlier that you automatically get assigned to a new group. So I'm interested to see how that does work. So we get Mesham Yazdi from Tribe. Let's see if it is a real player or it's another bot. Singapore, will the lights be turned on or will they be turned off? Let's find out. And it's taken a long time to load into this game. And finally we're in, and we don't have any lights. I mean, it looks pretty cool. And we've got wet as well, so wet race, no lights. This is going to be carnage. This is going to be like worse than Australia last lap. Yeah, red flag, Kamegi, red flag. It can't be happening. This is the first time I've raced Singapore since the update. And look at this, we are in the dark. I mean, you can't hardly see. How are you going to see through here? How can you see down there? This is madness. But yeah, definitely a bug that they've got out there at the moment. It's so dark. I think it does, Javier. I think it is. I think it does work very well. And I think it will only get better. And yeah, best and worst strategy. I think that you hit the nail on the head there. I think it will encourage people to use their best setups. I think you're bang on there. Toki, welcome. Welcome in, mate. Glad to see you there. So, it looks like another easy potential rim. Singapore goes green, Nikos says. They're saving the planet. Demetrius, hello. Welcome. We just matched your bot, Demetrius. I generally thought it was you. I ended up using boosts and everything. And it was just your bot. So I looked a bit silly. Hey Andrew, we're all about cost saving, mate. All about the cost saving. But yeah, it is weird to see. Definitely weird to see. I've been waiting to see this race for a while. I've seen everybody put screenshots and little clips of this circuit up, but even the fans stand out massively. But yeah, purple rain, as David says. Rick Mars, 374 at the weekend. In champs, finished 30th. I mean, it's horrible that you finish so low down in 30th, but because you think it deserves more, and it does. But 374 is a great effort, mate. Congratulations, massive round for you. So we're going to pit at the end of this lap. 4-3 is always the best strategy in Singapore. You can do a 3-4, but we're literally racing pretty boring races at the minute just to try and win the group and see what we get. As we continue through. Still at around 30 people watching, which is great to see. Remember, drop me a message in the chat below if you are watching. Let's see who we've got. As in comes Hamilton as well. Javier's using the rocket, making use of the emojis that he's got access to. Yeah, we want flux. That's what we want from the rewards. You watch me get steamroller, I'm telling you. Yeah, I think it's Soteris' channel. I can never say his name right. He laughs at me all the time. Everton Spurs, David, 2-2. That's my prediction right there. Toki's multi-devicing, just not on the game. Paul's getting more competition, but still probably cracking up them 376s without a doubt. Kamegi wants me to get Mick. He reckons Mick's in the box. So does, yeah, that's, I call him President Nikos. It's probably easier that way. David reckons 3-1 Spurs. Hey David, Villa winning 2-0 at Chelsea. I'll take that all day long. So Hamilton, this track's probably gonna get dry. It's certainly not lighting up at the minute. Osatin, welcome. Hopefully I said that right. I'm not the best with names, but fingers crossed I did get that correct. Javier, Aston Villa is my team. Somebody has to support them, and I certainly do. Rick, it is 7:42 in the evening here. Osatin, I'm glad I got it right. That fills me with confidence. Brilliant. Yeah, David, you're a struggle at the minute, I'll give you that. Paul, you'll probably do us over, wouldn't be surprised. Leicester are always our bogey team, hence we lost 4-2 to you. PSG fans, Javier, trust me. Yeah, we're back. We're back anyway. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I might have to narrow it down next time. It's only happened a couple of times. So we're on 2-3-5. Keith's going for it again this weekend. So we're going to get into another duel. Keep the pressure on. Hopefully get a nice win. And see if this was all worth the grind of duels. Hunters Italia, potential real player. We all want Keith to get a P1. I think he deserves it, 100%. We've got Austria here. Guys and girls, make sure you like the video. Make sure you drop a subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to support with becoming a channel member, then click the join button on the channel. Keith wants him to throw a race. T4, I always watch the ads on the free-to-play account, trust me. Always watch them. So, I think we've got a real player here. Yes, we have got a real player, but they're starting quite far back in what are they at the minute? P9 and 14. So we do finally get a real player. But we've got quite a bit of gap to them. And we've actually got the lights turned on in Austria, which is nice. But at the moment, we're going to be flying out the traps. P8, P15, using Sainz and Russell. So maybe a bit of practice for the rival. Maybe a bit of practice for him. So yeah, probably 2 races to go then. Is that what we think is needed? And we'll be able to find out. And then we'll have to start it all over again because we'll be chucked in a race again. So Hamilton just conserving at the moment. Verstappen P1, Hamilton P2. Getting under pressure from Leclerc. Let's hold him off there. Oh, certain. Try picking your best epic driver in driver 1 and picking your worst common driver in driver 2. And concentrate on getting your first driver as high up as possible. That will help you massively. And welcome to the channel as well. Great to have you here. So it's starting to get dry. So we're going to stay out here. It's going to be pretty dry after the next lap. So we're going to keep conserving. Because these are all going to these will pit for dry tyres and it's too dry for that. Yeah, I said in plenty of videos, like Andrew said, plenty to get into. A lot of people here to help you. And yeah, David says drop down the series if need be. So these will all go to dry tyres now. There you go, look. All going to mediums. And we'll get to the pits nice and easy. Oh, certain, it's great to see. We do pride ourselves on building a pretty good community here. So there's a lot of help available all the time. Oh, certain, you've got the best and the worst driver, for example, is like not a bug, but just try it. It's honestly amazing. It gives you really good matchups. So yeah, it's nothing against your levels, it just works so well. It causes you, for example, you using that, your epic driver will start, I don't know, P10, and your rival will start P23, P24, like something like that. It's really good. Not many people like it. It's not the fairest of things, but it's in the game at the end of the day. So people use it. And if people use it, you might as well too. So Verstappen coming around to finish, Hamilton as well, another 47. So we should have one more to go after this. And all looking good as Hamilton and Verstappen cross the line. So happy days on that front. And we get another 47. So, should have one more. We'll wait for the rival to finish in P11. Javier, exactly like the boost start. Not great, but it works. Gary, enjoy, mate. Nice of you to be here. Enjoy the football and enjoy you earning some rep for the club. Rick, I don't know, mate. I don't know if it's just... I think it's genuine points. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't lost a race yet, so I don't know. We've got a lot of crates queuing up. So where are we now? 282. So we've still got 2 races, haven't we? So still 2 races to go. We've got a massive gap to the other people. Let's keep going. It is a lot of races. Hards, real player, incoming. Setting hards, if you're going to do a one-stop, they do work, yes. Later in the game, you won't use them, but for early strategy, they're not bad at all. Singapore in the dark again. Real player, rain again. So rain in the dark is the way to go in Singapore. Must have a monsoon over there or something. P10 and P11 for the rival real player. And I think, are they playing as well? I haven't boosted properly, but I can't see they have. So I'm going to cut down, move the camera around and stop being annoying to everybody. Battery, welcome. So Hamilton sticks in the lead. So even we haven't got anyone with a real player close matchup so far. In all the duels, usually we get quite a few. So whether or not we're just missing them or not. Javier says lag, but hopefully we'll be all good. Javier, I think next stream I'll change it to 720 and then we'll get rid of the lag. I think 1080 just is a bit too much of a stretch. Javier, it's because we had the power of you in the chat. That was why. It keeps lagging. You're just that powerful. So what rewards is it? Let me know, guys. Have you completed a sprint? And what rewards did you get? Let me know. What could I potentially get? How many epics did you get? Which epics were they? Because it's a lot of racing. A lot of racing to get to. Do you think it's worth it? Chris Butterworth says hi. Welcome, Chris. Welcome in. David got 10 prestige. Ugh. Rick did alright. 10 Vindicator. Kamegi got True Grit. Rydon got 10 Hamilton. Javier, yeah, I'll have to come over to you and stream, mate, so you get it perfect. So a lot of people have got some okay rewards out of this. It seems to be 10 each as well. Chris hasn't got very good epics. I know that feeling, Chris, don't worry. Touch My Dilly's group's bugged since this morning. Touch My Dilly, can you imagine if I do all this and it bugs? Chris got Scorpion. Javier using the nice legendary crate. Making full use of the emojis. I'll have to see if I can add some more. I don't know if I can add some more yet or not. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, in real live stream, yeah. How many of you prefer the stream like it is? How many would like to see a face on there? Or how many actually like seeing it as it is? So obviously there's other people out there who do it very differently. I think most people that you watch probably like Gaming with Kings, Soteris, they all use face as well. I don't really have the setup for it, but do you like this format the way it is? It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple really for me. So 2 laps to go and we're going to be 1 race off. Benjamin don't mind, yeah. Kamegi says put some background. Yeah, it's hard with the background though because obviously I'm screen recording, but I might have a look. I'm doing it off my phone, not the computer. So a lot of people do it off the computer. But I might have a look at that. I might see if I can put a background on. Eri wants 1080. We do try Eri, but it does lag a little bit. 720 would run a lot quicker than I can. Yeah, full focus race strategy T4. Yep, I like that. Homer got 2 Tracer. Oh dear, Homer, that's not good. It could be good if you're in the lower series, but only 2. Yeah, I mean, I come out with some comments. I can imagine my facial expressions would be pretty bad sometimes. But in this, at least it's pretty much... I think as well, in the week, when you watch outside of a live stream, you get to see the full screen on your phone. So I do actually quite like that way, rather than when you watch other people, you see a small phone screen. So we're about to finish, and we will have 1 race to go. Oh, Eri, 720 would be chaos here, but yeah, it's just if people can handle the little bit of lag for about 5-10 seconds every few races, then we'll be all right. David, I could try. I could do it on one of the last GPs. It would save me editing, uploading and commenting and everything. Make sure you do share the stream. You do like, comment, subscribe, everything. Do give it a good push, guys. We're up to 30 people as well, so big numbers for what we usually can get. Definitely supports me, and I know you all do support me anyway, so. Touch My Dilly's finally got his bug sorted, and he got 2 stream roller. That, I don't know how you're keeping calm right now. Bet you're buzzing. But yeah, David, I could try it. So I think we've got 1 more to do. 1 more to go. 329, yep, so 1 more. 21 points is needed. Yeah, the lag's minor. I think it is only a few seconds. I'd want it to be perfect, of course, but... Well, we've got this guy again. We've just got him. And now we've got him again. Our last race in Belgium. And it has probably took... We are probably taking an hour then, so... Full 47s. We came on just after 7 o'clock. And I think this guy has... this guy is swiped. That's why it's basically froze. I think he's definitely swiped. He doesn't fancy the race. I don't blame him. P10, P14. Wet race again? Where's all this wet weather coming from? So let's see what rewards we will get after this. I'm quite looking forward to it. I feel like I'm going to be disappointed though. It's the story of my GP at the minute. So can we get a good start? Rival's not pushing yet, so he must have swiped us. I think Keith did. I don't think he wanted to be on the channel. It's a shame. I don't think he wanted to be on TV. But it's definitely the same person. Andrew's laughing. I mean, bless him. He probably doesn't know he's on. He probably doesn't know he's on YouTube right now, swiping against me. Javier, wet in Belgium, yeah. Belgium and Singapore has been all wet pretty much so far for us this evening. As Verstappen comes through. Kamegi's saying a safety car incoming. We haven't had a safety car either, have we? So if Kamegi gets this right, then he is the god. He'll be able to tell me what score I'm getting at the weekend already. So let's boost away. Let's create a gap just for a bit of fun. What gap have we got? 1.7. 5 minutes away from Spa, Javier's grandpa lives. I bet he loves it at the weekend racing on F1. I bet that is actually amazing. I bet it's well busy though. So we carry on round. We're just going to do a 3-3. We don't need to do a 2-2-2. We'll bring Verstappen in at the end of this lap. Bring Hamilton in at the end of this lap. I'll tell you what, I'm calling it now. We're going to get Steamroller. 100% going to get Steamroller in here. Javier, that's great, man. That's wicked. Going to Spa as a kid would be insane. Definitely goals right there. So just 5.5 laps on red. Jesus. Hey, that's a long way for me forcing him to do 7 laps on wet, no pit stops in a GP. Now that was funny. Oh, have they closed the forest off now? Ah, okay, got you. Could he sneak in for free, I assume? Guys and girls, we're up to over 35 people watching at the minute. Do let me know who you are. Comment below. Just say hello. You don't have to say anything more than that. Just say hello. I can see you there. I bet he was nervy. He was very concerned at the end, I must say. But yeah, let me know you're there. Who's there? Comment below. Just say hello. Let's see who we got. Benjamin's always here. He's happy we're winning. We've lost a place though. What are we doing? So we'll start pushing from here. Yeah, it's sold out massively now. So 1 lap to go. Okay. And we'll see what we get. So, half a lap to go. And we'll see what rewards we get. Homer's lapping the whole field. For fun by the looks of it. So Verstappen will come on and win then. So this should see us through to some rewards. And we'll see what we can get out of our first sprint victory. It's a good hour of racing then. So an hour of racing will basically get you, if you can get 47 every time, will basically get you a crate in sprint. And they're going to... So what do you reckon we're going to get? I want to hear comments below. What do you think we are about to get from our crate? David reckons Flux. I'll be buzzing for that. Benjamin saying GG. GG and G, because we've done it. 8 lots of 47 pretty much. And have I lapped the opponent? Because, I mean, what's going on here? They're out of tyres. So he was playing... Oh no, we finally finish. Rick reckons True Grit. Kamegi reckons Mick. T4 got Steamroller. Chris says Norris. Harry reckons Max. Andrew reckons True Grit or Russell. So you can see the noise people in this chat. The noise people want me to get some decent rewards. Javier, who was nice, who donated subscriptions, wants me to get Latifi. Work that one out, folks. Keith says that's if you get the points. Great. Where's the points? Where do I get me rewards? Are you taking the mic? Where's me crate? Where's me crate, man? I've just won. Oh, no. No way. I mean, guys, how do you feel? I've just had you on for an hour. I mean, who's the bigger loser here? Why can't we get it? Give me it. What want it? I have to play again. I have to do a 9th race. Oh, for God's sake, guys. Oh. We're all going to be here, right? We're going to be here all night waiting for a win that we've already done. Javier saying I got hutched. Everyone's having to do an extra race. And now look at this matchup. What are we seeing here? I've been hutched. Nabil, I was on 329 just before I raced and it didn't count. And now I've got a match. Now I've got a max score opponent. But how have we out-qualified a max opponent? That's in... it's wet again. I mean, what's going on? I think it's a bot. I mean, I don't know, but... We've just out-qualified his team score, so... I mean, I'm maxed, so to be fair, he is actually max. He's just using Flux. Yeah, Javier's got Flux, yeah. I forgot I'm max as well. I'm not used to it. So let's conserve. I can't believe we've been hutched. We've all sat here for an hour waiting for AZW to get his beautiful rewards. And we couldn't open them up. Yeah, so, I mean, David, I don't expect Flux to out-qualify me because we've got higher PAGR, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. So we're going to boost both. We are P1 and P3 at the moment. So hopefully it unbugs itself at the end of this one. What we got? We'll do 4 laps. Hamilton's struggling to get past Verstappen. So cut down on him a little bit. Flux has been on the streets of Paris. That's true. So, I mean, we might not even get 47 points here. We might actually get 46 because we can't get past Max Verstappen. Here he comes. Here comes the Hamilton. Hamilton's through. So we're going to go back to wets again on both. As we start lap 4. We could do lap 5 laps, but let's just play it easy. Bit jolty of a game as well. I only need 21 points, Kamegi, but I needed that the last race. You don't know how many points I need, actually. I can imagine Hutch all sitting there now laughing at me. Laughing in my despair as he comes in. And we'll continue out with Verstappen and Hamilton as we continue through. Back past Verstappen. So hopefully it works this time. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on 329. As Hamilton goes through and Verstappen. Paolo, I can't open the crate because it's bugged. It's glitched. So these two are going to chill to the end. See if the game works this time or not. T4. So apparently it fixes after one race. We'll see if it does. If not, we'll have to restart. Verstappen comes through to win. Hamilton in P2. So let's see if it does work. Oh, Certain, I used all the fuel there. Had literally none of it left. Oh, Airy, I know it won't be carried forward. I wish it did. That'd be good though, wouldn't it? So let's see if we can open up this time. Javier, I'm not restarting everything. Do we actually get the crate this time? Here we go, we've got it. Finally we can get, Paolo reckons 12, Sonoda. What are we all saying then? What are we going to get? Luckily, Javier, we don't have to restart anything. Kamei reckons Flux. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for. Touch My D reckons Titan. Rick saying True Grit. Frederick saying Vindicator. Keith reckons Mick, showing the support as usual. Should we open it up, see what we get? I don't know how many we get either. I don't know how many assets are in there. But let's give it a go. Game freezes we won't know. That's good. Omega, Biohazard, welcome. Surround Media, welcome. Let's go then. Let's collect it. Gold crate. 6 items. Let's drag the suspense out even more. Do you get 18 Strongbox, 23 Gasly, got 37 Verstappen. Eri, we know that. 5 Norris. 8 Harmony. And then the one that we've all been waiting for, the one epic, will be ten Scorpion. I don't think that's too bad. We don't need it. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. What do you think of that then? That's like an hour for 10 Scorpion in the end. Chris is laughing, that's what he thinks about that. Paolo is saying nobody needs Scorpion. That's also true. Yeah, I think the overall reaction is not a good one on that one. Benjamin did it at the same time as me. Yeah, I feel the pain, Chris, feel the pain. 10 Scorpion out of it. And we even had to race an extra race. Kamegi, there's a silver lining to it all. And then it puts me straight into another race. Let's see if it adds it while we're in here. Omega, I think they do. I think they are like a new race crate. I generally believe they are. It takes a lot more to get them. Homer, it's probably because you're in a lower series, so you'll get lower points all the way through. So your point, if you had 350 to get, it would be crazy. So does it fill these up at all with any players? Kamegi, it probably is the best way, yes. I just wanted to see if it did put anyone in. Let's do one, see who we get. Yeah, Frederick, we had some great viewers then, up to 41, brilliant. That's what we're here for. We're all sharing the love. But yeah, 41 rate, I can't thank you all as much really. It was amazing for all of you coming to see that. Paolo, I agree. I do agree. I think best and worst driver is no more with the sprint races. Oh, Paolo, that's tough. Sonoda and Mick. But I mean, so it took around an hour. It took around an hour to do the races, and we got the rewards that we got. And you've got to think that if you was doing this before, you would not even get them crates for racing an hour. So it was only 10 Scorpion. But for somebody who's not maxed out or trying to get closer to max, that's some good extra little rewards. That's almost like a gold crate. It is pretty much not far off a gold crate, isn't it, really? Just an extra bit of gold in the gold crate. Ocerta mediums are good, yes. They're a very good tyre to use. Touch my dilly. You are factually correct. If you put Nicholas Latifi in a Ferrari, he's still Nicholas Latifi. You can't get away from that. Andrew, I agree. I think we all do GP. We do it on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on when you're qualifying. Monday, Tuesday, we don't have a lot to do unless you're just racing duel after duel. So all we're doing is we're racing more duels than ever, and you're getting a gold crate, just a bigger than a gold crate, probably more like a platinum with one epic, basically. And you get that at the end of 7-8 duels. I don't think it's ridiculously bad at all. Yeah, Kamegi, I think everyone's waiting for the new season now. I think everyone's waiting for the reset, everyone's level, and then it's basically who can race through the fastest, who can unlock everything the fastest. And then GP is going to be back down to scoring 100 points to get a P1 at the start. It's going to be crazy. My favourite F1 driver, Homer? Oh, tough question. I do like Russell, I must say. Being the English, obviously, for myself. I do like Lando Norris as well. I watch it more as I used to be a massive Ferrari fan, still am, but I watch it more as a relaxed state now. Definitely say. Remember to like the video. Remember to make sure you subscribed, and if you want, become a channel member as well. Everybody who's green in the chat has a platinum crate. They are all a channel member. And I appreciate every single one of you in here. Up to 41 viewers at one point. That was incredible. Thomas, yeah, I think it bugs. I just had it then, so I think you just have to keep racing. Eddie Irvine for David. Yes, that's going back. I think, who did he? He used to own his own team, didn't he? Was it Jordan? I think Eddie did. And did he used to drive for Jaguar? Yeah, it's not easy to be Ferrari. It is not. Oh, certain. I don't mind Lewis Hamilton. I'm not a massive fan of his attitude, but that's just me personally. Yeah, Paolo, there is. I think if you're basically Series 12, you get matched against anybody in Series 12. I don't know how many player base there is to be able to match new players at the same time. So there's got to be a bit of flexibility with it. But we're just going to keep racing at the minute. Well, we might not be able to finish this sprint on this stream, but we're just going to keep racing anyway through it and chat to you in the comments as well down below. Because there's quite a lot of you in here, and it's good fun as well. 36 of you at the minute. Yes, Paul, I am thinking of Eddie Jordan. You are correct. I know who you mean with Eddie Irvine now, yes. I'm showing my age, guys. Showing my age. That's all it is. Trying to fit in with the cool kids here. Frederick, I mean, I don't see it in a massive way. It's only slight. I just think sometimes he thinks he's it. That's probably the scope I'm saying. I know some people who have met him in real life who say he doesn't have a lot of time for people. But I'm only assuming. I can only go off what I hear. But I've always been a big Ferrari fan. So anyone against a Ferrari, no, I don't want them to win. David, good point. Yeah, getting the Irish link. So we've got some people in here now. No one's raced, so it looks like it'll be pretty easy to get basically P1 every time. Sadly, we didn't carry any points over from last time. That would have been nice. Let's just stick another one in anyway. Yeah, I think you'll always find with F1 racers, you're always going to find a big gap between the two of who people like and who don't. I think it's a very delicate subject. I think everyone will have their opinion, and everyone's right to have their opinion. But people will like someone, and some other people won't like the others. That's just part and parcel of how it is. So you can't argue today that we have had a lot of easy matchups. Now, if I was to stream the weekend, you would not see a matchup like it. Paolo, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Look at the opponents I've had tonight. I've had nobody that's been close to me. Nobody at all. As we click the wrong button. Exactly, Javier, yeah, we do. We just have our differences. Everyone likes their own style of driver at the end of the day. Some people would not have liked Ayrton Senna. Some people would love him. James Hunt, same as him. Cheers, Homer. Thank you for sticking with us as well. Much appreciated. Look after yourself. Yeah, Andrew, I can see that. A lot of people will follow their homegrown drivers. That is absolutely confirmed. People do follow that. I do look out for the British drivers though. Norris, I do support. I do like to see Norris do well. Same as obviously Russell. Not bothered about losing that position. We'll grab it back in a bit later on. But yeah, take care, Homer. Thank you for coming. Frederick's bleeding coins. He's going through a tricky patch by the look of it. Kamegi, it's hard because I think sprints are just duels. That's all they are. But we're going to get these in quickly because, hey, there's nothing like getting a nice cheap pit stop under a safety car, eh? Yeah, Paolo, I've had a lot of easy matchups. Yeah, David, I don't usually race that early because I usually go and play golf. But sadly this time, I tried it early and I just got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. But take care, Homer, thank you. Old school team, Williams, McLaren. See, I was a massive Michael Schumacher fan. I started watching him when he drove for Benetton. One of my earliest memories, Benetton in Brazil. Yeah, Thomas, exactly. We all follow our compatriots. Andrew, F2 is usually pretty good though. It is. There is a lot of good racing in F2. A lot. Pablo Montoya, yeah, exactly. David, I'll go late with you. Let's not make sure we match. Keith, 14 is my handicap for golf. Been playing for about just under 2 years, I'd say now. Honestly, if no one in here has watched F2 or F3, give it a watch. It is actually fantastic to watch. It is such close racing, like wheel-to-wheel battles. Toki's got Damon Hill as one of his earliest memories. Is that Damon Hill and Michael Schumacher taking each other out? This is going to never... I'm quite surprised we haven't had any proper tough matchups this evening. How do you all... Nah, David, all good. I'll happily drop because you haven't got a P1. I've got 3, but we won't. We'll make sure we don't match. Kimmy for Javier. Cheers, Keith. Yeah, 14 is it's coming down. Well, it's gone back up actually. I must lie. We're going to run out of tyres here, but we're all good. What do you play off, Keith? Theo, okay, yeah. Favourite F2 driver for Kamegi, yeah. Thomas, you'll have to pick up. Thomas Thompson, you have to pick up playing golf again, mate. Get back at it. Paul's got some old memories, by the look of it. Benjamin, thank you so much for joining, mate. I know you've been here for a while in this stream this evening, so thank you. Touch my dilly, he's got Hakkinen. Yeah, Hakkinen was a great driver. McLaren. Old Hakkinen. Guys, what do you think of the stream anyway? Let me know. Is it something that would you want to see every Monday? This kind of, I don't know, 7-8 races into a sprint. See you, Benjamin. Nice to see you. We had our record reviewers on here. The most I've seen for an absolute age when I've done a stream. I've never seen 47 people, I think we got at one stage. Would you come again? Would you come back next Monday, for example, to watch another 8-race bugged attempt at getting a crate? Andrew says, great stream. Hakkinen, yeah. Hakkinen and Coulthard, that was it. Bang average golfer. I think might have seen that. Might have seen that, you know. I do see a fair few of golf channels on my page. Of course, Thomas, yes. I mean, life takes a bit of priority sometimes, doesn't it? Javier loves the stream. Touch my daddy says tomorrow. I've got to keep the missus happy. Toki's saying no way. We've got a real player, guys. Real player, but using boosts. Touch my daddy's rocking dead fast. This rival's not, though. This rival's gone lumberjack and gladiator. Dude, touch my daddy. Right, I know not to add the dodgy boosts in now because Touch My Dilly will start using boosts. God, Touch My Dilly. What are you like? I'm going to have to keep you under control. And not via a boost. Touch My Dilly, use some self-control. I might have to get self-control boost as a warning. I think that would be pretty cool. Someone starts bad language or whatever, stick a self-control boost out there. Certain, you want just the highest total stats is what you want for your car parts. Keith, it was like James Hunt. James Hunt used to drink and smoke. Compared to today, Jesus. Different kettle of fish these days. Javier wants more emotes. Javier's making me work for his subscription. And Toki's found the stickers. Oh, I mean, like Paul says, half the drivers probably weren't nowadays. They're like extreme athletes. So where's the rival got? Rival's up to P7 and P8 now. So he's moving forward. And we're doing the old 2-2-2-2. So we're absolutely chilling in this one. He's coming in for hards now as well. Let's give him a great race, see if he responds. As Hamilton goes through. Nice gap between the two. And we've got a safety car, as per. Let's put on some mediums. So Rival's going to benefit from this. He's going to come out in P4. Javier's matching, Javier and Frederick are going at each other in duels right now. Keep us updated on how that one goes. Come on, Frederick, you can get P2. You can beat Javier. Oh, Keith, Schumacher was just elite, wasn't he? At the end of the day, he changed the sport massively. Kameki, yeah, it does. It works very good from the front. It is tricky to do from the middle because you're just going to be in traffic. Boosters are in there as like as an extra help. You'll find when you race GP setting, it's everywhere. Frederick's using Firework and Street Shark. Frederick, you don't want to lose. Like Frederick's just put that he can't catch your break. Javier, you've got to do the right thing and let him win. David, thank you for coming as always on here. Appreciate your presence. It means a lot. Very glad you've all joined this evening, on a record number of viewers we've got. It's the most viewers I've seen on a live stream on F1 Clash for a while. So we're going to get racing again here. Rivals on hards, lumberjack. And we're going to boost off. Try and keep this position as Hamilton goes wide. Keeps Verstappen at bay. So we've got a bit of competition for some 47 points, because that lumberjack will be going to the end. What's the gap? 2 seconds at the minute. Paolo, appreciate kind words. Thank you so much. I just try and help you guys the best. If I can help you as much as I can, then that's my job done. So Verstappen's going to carry on. What's the gap? 3.2, so we can probably push now. Going to come back for some softs. We need to create a gap over that P4. Don't think we're going to get a massive gap either. So we're not going to get 47 points here, I don't think. I think a safety car has done us over a little bit. We're up to nearly 3 seconds. It's not really growing. And that lumberjack's absolutely killing us. So we're not going to get 47 points. Which is a shame, but we're only chilling. We don't need 47s all the way anyway. So in comes. He'll carry on that hard. Yep, so it might not even be 40. Oh, wow, we're not even going to win the race. We're actually going to lose this race, guys. I think we're actually going to lose the race. What a shock this would be. Surely P5 is going to run out of tyres, he is. So we're not going to lose. Well, that came from a bit of nowhere, didn't it? Old safety car. Bringing the rival into contention. But Kamegi knows it is what it is. We still win though. But yeah, that was a turn up for the car. That shows you how quick a safety car can change a game, and he's gonna lose out pretty heavily in the end. But great race. Great race. We still get the win. But that does show how one safety car can change your whole race. I mean, these people haven't even started racing. No, that's just insane. I mean, I just thought it would be very difficult. I honestly thought doing this, that every race I'd be literally stretching 47 points, having to rush to get the races in to get it. Where it hasn't been. Toki's saying, needs to find a new streamer. Yeah, that's very true. Just not good enough. Just not good enough at all. Paul, did you get anything good? Toki, I wasn't lucky. I managed it perfectly. Got some heat. Bring in the heat. Is this guy going to use boosts? He might use boosts. I might lose this race as well. If he used boosts, no, it's hards and softs, so I think we're all good here. Frederick and Javier having their own private battle out there. True, Kamigi, yep, true. Paolo, no problem at all, mate. Glad it helped. I was looking for a while, but I managed to glad it in the end. Paul got Apex. Yeah, that's definitely not what you need, is it? Frederick and Javier had a close battle by the look of it, and we're losing battery. Everybody go on conserve, please. Everyone conserve the battery usage. We're running out. I can't afford a charger. Certain, I think you stay in there until you basically get a confirmed position. I'm pretty sure that's how it will work. And then you'll just collect coins, basically. I'm glad you had a good race, though, Javier and Frederick. That's good to see. Toki, I know you were. I know you was having a laugh. It would have been funny if I lost, though, because, I should never lose that race, but I nearly did. But yeah, it takes a long time to get these, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. I think if you're just sitting there playing race after race, you're going to get something. So we come down to doing the old 2-2-2 here, or 2-2-2-2. I don't know if it is a real play. I don't think it is. They're on hards and softs. And we're going to continue round 4.6, nice and easy. Thomas, thanks for joining, mate. Very much appreciate your support, as always. 6 races each for Paul to complete. Paul, why does it take me so long? Is that because you're lower series and you're getting 47 points every time? Ah, yes. So lower series, you need less points, but Paul's scoring 47 points every time. Yeah, 270 series 10, yeah, that makes sense. So series 12, you have to score the most points. Javier and Fred are going to be matching pretty hard next time. It's all down to who can score the most points. If you can score 47 points every race, great. Auto clickers won't really score 47 points, or in fact they won't. They'll just win groups that are pretty poor groups. As Verstappen comes round, starting lap 6. So we're going to be pretty chilled in this one. I don't think we're going to get to the end of the stream and get another crate. Don't think I've got that much time available. But we're approaching the end of this race anyway. Yeah, Paul, you got to get to Series 12 by the end. Which won't take you that long. Not in a good club where you've got extra flags. As we are double stacking. And out we come in P1 and P2. So looking good here. Just happen. I'm going to run out of tyres. Let's conserve them down. But yeah, hopefully next Monday you'll all be joining us again for another sprint series. Definitely think it's been fun. I think the racing could have been a lot better compared to getting real players and close matchups at the front. Be nice to see some races where they're GP style. Javier, I think it does, but some players are kept at low flags, so their highest series is actually like Series 10, Series 9. To use as an example. But all good in Jeddah. P1 and P2, rival, long way to go. Half a lap. And that will be another win, which will probably take us to just over halfway of points. Which is good going. We've had some amazing viewers in here. It's been fantastic to do. So another win. Nice easy race again. I wish I had it in GP, but I never do. 468 mil we've got so far. We're on 186 points. No one's even racing in this sprint race. Javier, we only get P1 round here, unless it's GP, and then we don't get it. Too easy. I mean, this is pretty straightforward at the minute. We haven't really been troubled, apart from that guy that beat us with the. Well, he didn't beat us. We won in the end, but he robbed P1 of us. That's a good idea, Paolo. I'll have a look. Definitely. I don't know what the current state of play is going to be needing next season. I just think at the minute you need to be upgrading as much as you can. Make sure you get to Series 12. That's the big one at the moment. Paul knows, definitely. I've had 3 P1s. I can't complain too much. And my best P1 was when it was high flags as well. Makes it a little bit harder. And that was my first ever perfect GP. I've only done one ever perfect GP. Yeah, I think, it's basically filling out your milestones, like Kamegi says. Filling out the big numbers. If you've got stuff that's too low, you need to start working on them. You've still got over a month, though. Probably got a month and a week, month and 2 weeks. Oh, Paul. Yeah, I stayed at 5,850 flags for months. 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It's finding that but the only problem was I had Music Man. Where you are the equivalent of Music Man, I imagine, in that flag group. So you got to love it while you can. We do it all over again next year, or in May. Exactly, Frederick. You've done really well. So you've just got to start the new season, start it off from the very start, and you'll be in a lot better position than even you are now. It's the way of looking at it. Paolo, he means holding flags, so not raising flags. So not going, basically staying at Series 9, for example, staying at Series 10. Yeah, Kamegi, it's finding the best that works for you. Chris gets Music Man. Well, you know how I feel, Chris. I've got about 8 P2s because of Music Man. Something absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so Frederick, you've done really well. Absolutely really well, mate, from there. And you might as well save the books. Save it for next season. Tamar, adverts, GPs, spending, all count for earning boosts. And I carried over quite a few boosts I've been playing for what is probably 2 years now, so I carry a lot of boosts over either way. Whereas anybody starting the game now will, like my free-to-play account, will have none. It pays to start early, but if you're just joining, you too can start earning boosts. Paolo, it's just anything now. 2,000s, 4,000s, 6,000s, anything below 8,500 basically, Series 12. Anything below that is okay. Once you hit Series 12, it gets very difficult. Yeah, gives you an easier group in GP. So when you're in GP and you're finding it really tough, there's groups out there which still require top points, but there's a lot less. And we're back. We're all good. This freezing's getting a bit more worse. But we haven't had that one for a while, I don't think. But yeah, for example, what I was just saying there was, Paolo, you could score 320 points at 4,000 flags and you might get P2. Whereas if you went to Series 12 and got 320, you'll probably come 80th. That's the difference. This game's quite jolty, so I think it's doing it on the stream. Yeah, 4K 10 is Series 10. And then you get all your rewards from spending in the team events. So like the asset boost events. That's where a lot of people earn their basically thing. Because like Paul will back me up with this. If Paul gets ahead by spending a little bit more, and then the team or the crate series go, and you can't do that anymore, then you're just going to stay ahead. That's literally it. Still got to score well. Exactly, Toki. You won't get through with 320. Paolo, I think Sam has said in Discord before that they will eventually look at it, yes. I think they said in the F1 Clash live stream that they are aware of the issue that people get. So we're cracking on the coins. We're on 233. We're just going to keep racing while I'm still online. Exactly, Paul. So Paul got all his crates whilst they were on offer and the parts were on offer. And now the parts are no longer on offer. Nobody around the same flag group for Paul can match him. As we get another matchup. Well, I mean, same racetrack again, but we haven't had no 1-8-3-1 matchups. All been fairly straightforward so far. Don't know if it's a real person. We're about to find out. Hards and softs, so highly doubt it. Nope, not boosting from the start either. Max Verstappen goes very crazily wide. Yeah, Paul, that's when they were really on offer, weren't they? They were a high percentage increased on them parts as well. And I think that was the weeks where Leviathan was there, True Grit was there, Flow was there. Every week there was a Series 12 part being boosted. It was absolutely crazy at that point. But in this one, we're all good at the moment. Doing pretty good on the old winning tonight. We haven't lost a race, that's for sure. Not usually we win every single race. We're going to boost both of these out though, get them in the pits, soft pits and no conserve. And continue through. Max Verstappen, Hamilton. Oh, Leviathan. Even I had a bit of that Leviathan. Had to be done. It was amazing. So in comes Hamilton for his stop and Verstappen. Paul and Keith having the fun. So as we continue through, if you do want to become a channel member, the link is in the comment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe as well. So it looks like it's froze at the minute. Are we back on yet? Oh, we are back on. Yeah, it might have been my iPad that froze at that point. We come back out with Hamilton. Cheers, Kamegi, thank you. Hamilton and Verstappen across. Frederick still loving life with the races. Take care, Kamogi. Thank you for joining us. Frederick, it seems like they don't count. It's weird, isn't it, the last race? As Hamilton will come across the line and win. Verstappen in P2, which is happy days. Frederick, you know how I feel. That's how I was in the last race. We are learning all the tricks and trades of YouTube comments because it's all brand new to me, that's for sure. Has anybody else got anything decent since in their crates? Because I've got a feeling Steamroller is coming up. I want Javier and Frederick to have another race, and I think we should YouTube it as well. I think it would be quite funny. So we're on 280, so we should only need 2 wins now, unless it glitches. As we go into a race, see what we can find in this one. Let's see what matchup we've got here. I didn't see the team score, but it looks a bit closer, but not close enough. Every matchup has been crazy tonight. Crazily easy. P2 and P3 though, not P1, P2. So we're going to boost off the line. Medium and softs. We don't know if it's a real driver or not. And it doesn't look like it is, so another bot. We've had so many bots, man. It's mad. And if we have got a real player, they've not raced us. Chris reckons. Chris got Danny Rick. 1820 is Max's team score. Max is Max. That's a good team score there. That's nearly Max. 1831 me. So we're going to try and finish out this basically sprint crate. See if we can give you this last part of the video. 1831, so that's True Grit Max as well, not Claw. You might be using Claw. Toki's getting real players. Paolo, yep, superhuman bots and superhuman players is what we always get. Javier loves the karma. So we continue through Hamilton P1. So we should only have 2 races left, but it depends on if our last race will count. Touch My Dilly's giving up with sprints by the look of it. He's done and dusted. He's going back to winning every duel and not caring. Touch My Dilly, you'll probably still win sprint. If it's anything by my sprints, you'll probably still win. As Hamilton's in, we're going to double stack slightly here as well. I wasn't watching. And we do lose a position, because that's why you should always pay attention, because you make mistakes. Yeah, Max, when you get True Grit Max level, it is the best one to use. As Verstappen, P4 coming through the pack. And we're close to another crate in sprints. As we'll make 2 sprints for the video. Yeah, Touch My Dilly, yeah, get that crate in. Get that 10 billion, get that max CC points. That's a long grind to go. Panorama, a lot of us have been racing from day 1, so nearly a year now. And then obviously in Series 12 you get 36 million a race, so that's why it adds up pretty quick. And I've only got 1 car part to upgrade, so literally it's just saving everything. Yep, as Max says, new season, only just over a month away now. Everybody restarts, goes back to 0. Which will be fun. I'm quite looking forward to it, I must say. So, Hamilton is going to come across to win this race and have 1 more to go. If it doesn't bug, 1 more to go. Yep, start all over again, Max. The fun begins again. Panorama, they go into like a Hall of Fame, but you lose your medals, etc. visually. It'll be replaced by your new medals. So, will we have 1 more race to do? Or will we have 2, because 1 of them won't count? Let's find out. With 1 more to finish, guys, make sure you like the video. Show your support. We do have 1 more to go. Will it count though? Let's give it a go. No one's even started. Like, no one's even racing in here. I'm the only one that's going. So let's go. Yeah, you'll keep your league, Panorama. So if you're in Legend or what have you now, you'll keep that. Frederick got 5, Danny Rick for P2. We've got another easy matchup. Oh, I'll tell you what, I hope this stays for the weekend. Paul, real player? Is it a real player? Okay, let's see them. I wasn't really watching if I'm on him, Paul. P2, P7 in the wet. Max, it's been insane, isn't it? I've never had luck like this. I can guarantee you I go offline and I get bad matchups. P7 for Max, though. That's a horrible start for him. But he's going to go in for a Ferrari and Red Bull sandwich into P6. Perez all over the back of us, but we're behind Sainz. Can we get a job done? We can't through there. Yeah, touch my dilly, Javier. He's going to be well busy, isn't he? He doesn't know what he signed himself in for. Yeah, Paul, it did match pretty quick, didn't it? I wasn't looking at how long I'd been spinning, but I'm quite surprised. I've only got like 2 real players out of near enough 16 races. So it's been a poor showing on the real players. Can you imagine Paul racing me? Oh God! Don't add the stress. P3, yeah, Red Bull P3, P2. Tomor, it's best to wait until it gets released, mate. We're not sure what's coming up yet, which is the best going to be to use or not. Special content creator matchmaking. Touch my dilly. I wish. Yeah, Keith wants you gone, Paul. I think you should move up, mate. I think you should give Keith a P1. I think it's only fair, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I wish I had content creator matchmaking. Jesus, I'll be better than Music Man medals. It'd be insane. So, a bit of rain coming in 1:30, but we're not... I mean, Verstappen's suffering out here at the minute. Keith's trying. I'm trying to help Keith as well. Get him that P1. Max, I wouldn't even want to imagine if this was an event. This would be horrible. Especially with the rain coming in. Come on, Javier, you've got this. You can win that. I believe in you. So P3 and P2 are not going to pit. We're going to have to go softs though, surely. Still first, still a lap. Come on, Javier, you can do it. You can win. Oh, Frederick, if GP was like this, it'd be boring. It really would. Paul, are you tapping up people in this stream? That's funny, man. No poaching allowed. So Verstappen's in P4. Can we get P2, guys? Last lap. Rain coming in as well. We're into P3. Just Lando Norris ahead of us on the hard tyres. And I haven't got a lot of fuel left either. I might run out of fuel here. I generally might run out of fuel. Hard tyres are going to run out anyway, but I haven't got the fuel to push anymore. We're going to get caught up by George Russell. And we've got Lando Norris, who's now out of tyres. We can't go past him though. Now we can go past him. Max, I can't make that choice. You know that. I can't make that choice. Oh, Javier's having a mare. O'Certain, yeah, best setup at the minute. Sainz was struggling. Sainz will struggle this week, but he's going to be 80s, so for a lot of you, he's going to be a maxed player. So, do we get the crate? Or do we have to race one more? Let's find out. We do get the crate. So, we are going to call the stream at the end of this one. But let's find out. 2 hours of racing. 2 crates. 2 P1s. Russell and Science will be OP, yeah, massively. So let's see what we can get. Our second gold crate, 16 Bottas, 17 Renegade, 45 Esteban Ocon, 5 Latifi, 8 Perez, and then the last epic we get is, oh God, oh no, 10 Kevin Magnussen. Painful. That is painful. That is not how he wanted to finish at all. Yeah, Paolo. Kevin! Off hold Home Alone. Ah, there we go. That is 2 sprint races done and dusted. Oh, we're already added into the next sprint one as well. Jeez. But there we have it, guys. Winner, winner. On that bombshell, as Paul says, yes, exactly. 1 more hour? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are off ski. But yeah, guys, girls, I'm going to call it a night there. Thanks so much for joining me. It's been a blast. New sprints, I think they'll be a lot better. Something to look forward to. Something to make Jules a lot easier as well. Touch my teeth, got paid for that. Oh, so funny. But yeah, cheers for supporting. We have some big numbers in this stream. So thanks for coming along. We'll do it again next Monday, most likely. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for the support. Catch you later.